Alright, here's the BeaconMedaes Series B front body or front assembly repair video. What you're seeing now is clips from the other repair videos we have at lanternacademy.com. We have 20 years of experience doing medical gas service and training, and this is what everyone has asked for. We've built an entire training company to focus on practical maintenance and repair videos. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, and better medical gas training. Here we go.
In this video, we'll demonstrate the repair of a BeaconMedaes Series B geometric or Puritan-Bennett style medical gas outlet. This repair is pretty straightforward. The only tools we'll need will be a Phillips screwdriver or drill. We'll use a little bit of Krytox, which is an inert oxygen-safe lubricant, and of course our replacement parts. First thing we'll do to repair this outlet will be to remove these two screws so we can pull the latch valve assembly out of the rough end. Once you get that latch valve out, turn it over and you'll see there is a stainless steel round plate here that's held in by two screws. That's all that's holding this barrel into the back of the latch valve. So we'll remove those two screws. And once you get those two screws out, you can lift the barrel and plate off. This is the spring, poppet, and rubber seal. These are the parts we're going to replace today. And sometimes when you pull this barrel off of the back of the latch valve, the parts will remain inside. If so, you can just kind of give this thing a tap on your workbench or use a brass pick to push down in from the other side and push them out that way. You order a replacement parts kit from BeaconMedaes. It's going to come with two separate packages. One will have the spring and poppets, and one will have the rubber seals. So here are the three repair parts we're interested in, and normally when this outlet leaks, it's because of this rubber seal right here getting hardened and becoming brittle, and once it becomes brittle, it will no longer seal. So usually if your outlet's leaking, this is the only part you have to repair. But again, most of the parts kits are going to come with all three of these, so we will replace all three. It's at your discretion if you want to reuse the spring and poppet and just replace the rubber seal or replace all the internals. When this spring and poppet come separate, sometimes it takes a little bit of oomph to get them together. So if yours is a little bit tight, just put it down on your workbench and push down on it, and it'll snap into place. Just make sure you get a good seal and the spring is fully seated up against the back of that poppet. Once that's together, the next thing we're going to do is take a little bit of Krytox and work into that rubber seal. It doesn't take much, just a little bit on the tip of your finger, and we're going to work that into our new seal before we install it. Krytox just extends the life of these rubber components like seals and O-rings. Once you get that on there, take your brass barrel and you can put your spring and poppet down inside. You should see the poppet looking up at you just like that, and then put the seal over it. Once your spring, poppet, and seal are back in, you put your brass barrel back on the latch valve assembly, and you're ready to reinstall the plate that's going to hold that all together. I do recommend a screwdriver as opposed to a drill when you're putting these screws back in, as they are easy to over torque. Once you get those two screws back in and your latch valve assembly is all nice and tight, put back together, you are ready to put this outlet back into service.